Good evening, everyone. You join us for this match between the Lahore Lions and the Multan Maestros.
Just as you'd expect, really. It's good
Freedy has the ball in hand and will get us underway. Hopefully there'll be some swing and bounce with this new ball early on. Oh, faintest of sounds. No one to catch it, though.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Wait there.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Wait.
Just threw the shot too early.
Wait there. Yep.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for four. Driven away nicely.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
9 runs added there. The Sultans are 9 for none. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Wait.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yeah.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Loud shout.
Wait up.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Zaman shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Afridi from the north end. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Wait.
A little late on that. No runs scored. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Keeper.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Wait there.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Yep.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Yep. Bowler.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Drives and misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
One of those ones where you really have to make sure you watch it all the way onto the bat. Picked up the slower one nicely.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Well placed, should get a single. 7 runs added in that over. The Sultans are 32 for 1. Weeser into the attack now from the north end.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Waiting.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Masood shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Wait.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Wait.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
No interest in that one from the batter. Visa will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Huge shot, that's a massive shot, just incredible.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Weeser has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. They'll get at least one.
Bowlers.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
straight to the fielder.
Masood will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Waiting.
It was a nice-looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Power and precision in that shot.
Mistimed it completely. Did just enough to get it to the rope.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
Launched into it. Landed just short of the boundary rope for 4.
Khan is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be to go back to your stock delivery and move on from there.
Just threw the shot too early.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Wait on. Bowler. Yep.
Edge! What a ball! Let's see if delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
A few moves made in the field.
Yep.
Nicely played.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Wait.
Sweetly hit down the ground. They'll be hard pressed to stop it.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
That's the over. The Sultans.
Yep.
There's a run here, surely.
Well, they decided against the run. Not sure why, if I'm being honest. They'd have made it very comfortably.
Wait.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Change up in the field now.
Yep.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running. Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. End of the over. The Sultans are 59 for 1. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Rousseau shakes their head. It was there to hit. Couldn't make the most of it.
Yes.
Huge edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Big edge! A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Middle that one, great timing.
Too much width and it gives a free swing of the arms through the line of the ball. It's been given the full treatment.
Afridi, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Wait.
A little late on that, no runs scored.
Yep.
Thick edge! End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yes.
Just misses. Must have only been millimetres from hitting leg.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Bowler.
Big shout.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
Really good shot there.
Bowler.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Yep.
Good return, back from the deep.
8 runs added there. The Sultans are 76 for 2.
Yep. Keeper. Wait.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
Massive edge. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Super shot. There'll be 1 run here for them.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
4 runs added in the over. The Sultans are 80 for 2.
Yep.
Good bit of timing there.
Gets onto the front foot, and that shot is full of aggression. Sent high and long over the rope.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Beautifully played through the leg side off the back foot. A couple on offer here.
Yep, yep.
There'll be runs here.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Always looking to cash in on a free hit. Up to the bowler to come up with something to prevent it happening.
Yep.
There was absolutely a second on then, being a little bit too risk-averse out in the middle.
Brilliant shot, that.
And that brings up 50 runs for this batsman.
That's a really good half-century. Ensured that the run rate has been maintained. Now they'll be looking to double it. Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end. Loud shout. Great shot.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Drives and misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play. In the field. A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Afridi, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end. Gone! Excellent catch, close to the bat.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it'd be moving to a big score, but it's not to be.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new start to their innings.
Keeper.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Beaten on the drive.
Afridi with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messed.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Misses everything.
Masood shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Content just to knock it around that over. 2 added to the total. The Sultans are 116 for 3. Well placed. Should get a single.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. It's too easy just to glance the ball off the pads and take the easy runs.
Absolutely nailed it.
Right out of the textbook, off the middle, and it flew to the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Manipulating the field, asking questions of the opposition captain as they take us.
Great shot.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot. That has raced to the boundary.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Just threw the shot too early.
Khan ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Weiser, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Edged, unplayable.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edge, what a ball. Bowler is confident on this one. Out. Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Good return there, back from the deep. Miller gets off the mark.
Power and precision in that shot.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to... Good shot. It's found the gap.
Got to the boundary. Last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Waiting.
Nice shot, runs possible. That's the over. The Sultans are 135 for 4. Khan from the north end. Couldn't have hit that any better.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that. Not a great delivery, got it full, and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Wait.
Straight to the fielder.
Yes.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Miller didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. Good shot, a beauty.
Well, you don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that has raced to the boundary.
Times it nicely.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Time that perfectly.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Time that brilliantly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
Yep.
Nicely fielded on the boundary. They'll get at least 1.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end. Thick edge, and safely taken by the keeper.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Anwar takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Immediately underway with some runs.
edge. Amazing delivery. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. A real beauty, just times it so well.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Yes.
Perfectly timed.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
77 for 5.
End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. The Sultans are 177 for 5. Afridi, the left-arm medium fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous-looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Misjudged that throw, and the batter survived what would have been a certain run-out. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Afridi will be disappointed with that delivery.
Good ball.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yes.
13 runs added there. The Sultans are 190 for 5.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
The Qalandars get underway easy as you like with a single.
The team
Yep.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Yep.
super shot.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Getting nicely now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Hey, keeper. Yeah.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. There'll be one run here for them.
Yep.
Thrashed away. What a shot.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Gull coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Drives and misses everything.
That's wild. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play.
Yeah. Keep us in.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Rizwan, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Good bit of timing there.
Managed to get onto the front foot early, and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
Super shot that.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That was a super shot. The delivery was fine, great line and length, but just put away.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep. Keep it. No.
That was a beautiful bit of fielding in the deep, straight over the stumps. There was absolutely a second on then, being a little bit too risk-averse out in the middle.
Yeah.
There's trouble here.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running. It looked like a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire's given it as a wide.
Doesn't beat the infield.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yeah.
Pads away.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat though.
7 runs added in that over. The Qalandars are 41 for none. Simple as you like. Didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in the over.
They've played the most brilliant innings here, which could well have turned this match around. It certainly entertained this crowd, who's loved every minute of it.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Gull shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Beaten on the drive.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot. Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Nice shot.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Cox ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Great shot. Placement exquisite.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Over. The Qalandars are 57 for 1. Couldn't have played that any better.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
That was a tremendous delivery, fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Super piece of timing.
That's gone a long, long way. Well and truly into the 20s now, and surely looking towards a big score.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily. Misses everything.
Masood with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watch that in awe.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
Hope won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. Couldn't get it through the field. Needs to be on target.
Decide against the second way too late. I think they would have been well short if they'd carried on.
Well placed. Should get a single.
That shot allows them to get off the mark. Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call made in the end.
Yeah. No!
Oh, that would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Got it behind square on the leg side. Swiveled and pulled away. Didn't get all of it, though, I don't think.
Straight to the fielder. Could be close.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
The end of another over. This time, though, some more fielding changes are coming as the power play finishes. And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
No!
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Yeah.
A direct hit, and this could be gone.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a failure.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Another one gone. The 4th wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Quick onto that in the infield.
Raza shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Really good shot there.
Good balance, really good balance to transfer the weight and stay on top of the ball.
A very successful over ends. The fielders will congratulate the bowler for their efforts. 2 wickets taken. Hussain, the left armour, is the new bowler from the south end.
Yep.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep.
Thick edge.
Keeper!
A couple on offer here. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yes.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better. A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Bowler!
Hussain ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Rashid, the spinner, coming into the attack. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though. No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely. Just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
These two are so quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were looking for another, but I think that would have been too risky.
There'll be runs here.
There was a split second to decide which end to throw to, and in the end, it was a poor choice.
Big edge. Needs a direct hit. 6 runs added there. The Qalandars are 101 for 4. Hussain from the south end.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yes. Keeper.
That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper.
Yes.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Five runs added in that over. The Qalandars are 106 for 4.
Keeper.
Misjudged that throw, and the batter survived what would have been a certain run out.
Yes. Keeper.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Huge edge. What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball. great fielding. That ball was flying. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. The Qalandars are 113 for 5. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. That's mistimed. It's gone high. Should be gone. Great catch. First ball of the over.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Hit that hard, nailed it.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away.
Back-to-back boundaries. The bowler will be searching for something now. Just a dot ball or two to settle things down. Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Nice bowling.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
End of a really good over. Taking a wicket and really slowing down the scoring rate. Finds the fielder with that shot. Massive chance. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Good pickup, big chance.
Bad decision-making, thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think. 8 runs added in that over. The Qalandars are 134 for 6.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Into the gap, nice shot.
Always back in the ball there. Drives the ball away nicely and picked the gap at cover very well.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. can't get that outside the ring field.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
Didn't keep the foot behind the line. Just a slight tweak to the run-up will sort it out. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. End of the over. 18 runs coming from it. The Qalandars are 152 for 6. Anwar, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running. Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope. Decisive running might have gotten them too. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Beaten on the drive.
Anwar with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive but messed everything up. It looked like a pretty good delivery, to be honest. The umpire's given it as a wide.
Drives and misses everything.
Just need to settle down. The timing is off. These deliveries are there to be hit, but it's a time for cool heads.
Good work there on the boundary. Picks the gap perfectly.
Bowler. Yep. Bowler.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Needs to be on target.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
That's the over. The Qalandars are 167 for 6. Hussain coming back into the attack.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Good return, back from the deep. That was a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
Khan is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
Yeah.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Khan gets off the mark.
Edge, what a ball! Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Misses everything.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
5 runs added in the over. The Qalandars are 172 for 7.
Yeah.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Khan shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Keeper's ball.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Yeah.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads though, not the bats.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Ball is in. Yep. Keeper. Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield.
No.
Our mix-up there. They've been going so well out in the middle. The first sign of miscommunication.
Over. The Qalandars are 179 for 7.
Yeah. No.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yep. Keeper. Yep.
Massive edge. Trouble. Oh, gone.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Taken. Good catch too, low to the ground.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Edged. End of the over. 4 off it. The Qalandars are 183 for 9. Rashid will bowl the final over of the match. Oh yes, holds on to that one under huge pressure. They've done it.
Wow, what a final over. You feel it could have gone either way, but this